So I know this is totally random that I'm starting the vlog in the middle of the night. It is technically Friday, midnight. Just got home from our weekly business meeting, and I'm making food because I'm hungry like all the time now. But found these at H-E-B. I usually, in the past, I'd make my own. I would do like chicken tenders, I would batter them myself, I'd bake them, breadcrumb them, and then I would douse them in hot sauce and put them in the air fryer, and they were delicious. Don't want to wake the baby. But I've tried other like spicy or like buffalo boneless wings, like the ones that are already made in the freezer section, and I just haven't found any that I liked, at least not as much as what I make. But this is my first time trying these, so we shall see. I always put mine with ranch dressing. I don't know if that's weird. I think some people do blue cheese dressing, but I can't do blue cheese right now. So I'm gonna try these out and see if they're good. But baby is asleep. I think she's going through a growth spurt or something, because she was a little like ornery earlier. It was because she was really tired. But she's been kind of like fussy and tired all day. So I think she's doing a growth spurt or like teeth things. So she had a chiropractor appointment earlier today. So I think that's part of why she's sleeping so good, because she went down at like 7:15 or 7:30, something like that. And it's currently midnight, and she rarely sleeps that long without at least waking up once. So I know by me saying this, I'm shooting myself in the foot, but she's just doing so good. I'm so proud of her. Okay, let's flip these over. I don't know if I've shared it before. I have a Sur La Table air fryer, and I love that it has like a shelf instead of a basket like my old one. So we're gonna do this. While I'm waiting for the chicken, got 3 minutes, I wanted to show you guys the jacket that I got from the Amazon try on before you buy. It's a blazer, and then my pants too. So it's just what I am trying on tonight. But I'll link the jacket because I think it's a win. So in the past, my blazers that I would try, they were just like way too boxy on me. I'd put them on and it just looked like I had no shape. This jacket, I feel like really, because it's like kind of tapered a little bit, it just gives me more shape, which I appreciate. Also, they have a ton of colors for you to choose from. So this is the color obviously that I have to try on, but I'll probably end up getting the dark red, and then also they have a fuchsia one, which is like super cute, a black one, which is like nice and basic. But hold on, let me change this. I cannot see the screen. I have no idea if I'm in focus right now, but here's the jacket. I have it cuffed, but it's long. This is the size medium. So here's what it looks like. It's like tapered a little bit right here, which I appreciate. And it has nice pockets. Also, these are the pants. These are like more business appropriate pants. They're super stretchy. They're like leggings basically. But they just look nicer. They're actually very comfortable. I need more like business appropriate pants, so I feel like these work. So I feel like maybe getting the black pair of these, and I'll probably keep the gray pair. So this was the look tonight. So let's do this. Okay, let's taste test these bad boys. They're probably gonna be super hot, but I don't have patience like that, so. They are spicy. Like nice real chicken. I think that was my issue with some of the other ones that I've tried, is that it didn't have like real chicken texture. Like, you know, like those chicken nuggets that it's like ground chicken. It's like kind of weird. I don't really like that. But this is like actual chicken breast meat. If you can see that. These are pretty good. I would prefer them a little crispier, so maybe leaving them in the air fryer for a little longer. But I'm not gonna, I don't have time and patience for that right now, so I'm just gonna eat them as is. They are good as is, but I probably would like them a little crispier. So, a win for the middle of the night. Okay, so last thing before I close this out and pick it back up in the morning. First of all, my husband is the real MVP because we go through a lot of water in this house. We have one of those like refillable Brita things, but I swear it cannot keep up with us. So we also drink a lot of bottled water, which, by the way, in case you didn't know, there is a huge difference between purified water and spring water. Highly recommend you look up the difference. There's like a super informative video on YouTube that explains the difference between purified water and spring water. Moral of the story, spring water is the way to go. That's not what I wanted to talk about. MVP because every time we get like huge packs of bottled water, I do not put it in the fridge right away. So then by the time I'm like ready to have one or want to have one, it's still like room temperature. But my husband is so good because he puts the pack in the refrigerator. So by the time you're ready for one or you want one, they're cold. Like, he's so good. He's so good. So anyways, besides that, I think I've mentioned it before. I'm gonna show you, hold on. So I've been going through these like crazy. So this is the strawberry watermelon flavored Cocowater. So it basically has like electrolytes, all the good hydration qualities. And so I've been drinking this while breastfeeding, especially just because, I don't know, like, I mean, obviously if you don't breastfeed, you can't relate. There's other reasons why you need to hydrate, obviously. But I feel like it's really hard for me to stay on top of hydration sometimes. Like, you know, just regular water just does not seem to cut it all the time. So drinking coconut water, I probably drink these, like, because I go through them so much, I probably do at least 2 or 3 packets of these a day. I feel like it really helps because it like just keeps me hydrated, and I feel like I'm able to kind of like keep up a little bit better than just drinking straight water. I just wanted to like throw that in here again because it's delicious. I'll put the link for it down below if you guys want to check it out. But anyways, so I'm currently reading 10 Critical Laws of Relationship. Hold on, let me go get it. So I have the Kindle app just because most of the time I have my phone on me, or I can have my phone on me, so whenever I'm with Teddy and we're in the dark and I'm getting her ready for her nap or I'm feeding her or what have you, I can get in some reading. And with a regular book, obviously, like, you have to have a light to read it, and Teddy gets distracted by the light. So I just turn my screen light all the way down, and that doesn't seem to bother her or bring attention to it. And I don't have to like worry about the whole book and light situation. Anyways, 10 Critical Laws of Relationship. This is my hard copy. This is actually my 3rd time reading it, but I feel like each time I pick up something different. It is really a good book. I highly recommend it for people who are wanting to improve the relationships in their life. And like, you know, I don't know if everyone's heard this, but a good success principle is you are the average of the top 5 people that you hang out with. So you can pretty much look at your immediate group of friends, or at least the people that you surround yourself with the most, and like, you guys all have similar interests, you have similar income, similar cars that you drive, similar areas that you live in, and there's just obviously a lot of things that you share. So 10 Critical Laws of Relationship just kind of like talks about improving your relationship, having qualifying relationships. Like, just because someone wants to have a relationship with you doesn't necessarily mean that you should. Now, obviously, we love everyone. I love everyone. I, you know, can make time for everyone. It's just, are they bringing me up or are they taking me down? And like, this is just a really good book. And then the book I'm reading after this is actually The Traveler's Gift, which I have it here too. I'll probably get the digital copy once again, just to have it on my phone. But this is a really good book. This will be my 2nd time reading this. And this was like one of those books that I could not put down. Especially if you like history type stories and stuff. It's just like a really good, it is a feel-good book, but it just, I don't know, it's a really good book. So I don't know if it has like a thing, but I'll let you guys know how this is going. Thank you for attending my midnight TED Talk. See you in the morning. Say good morning. Oh, scratch your face. So baby was awake at like 7:15 this morning. And so we're just kind of hanging out in her room. I've been kind of setting it up and getting it ready for when she transitions in here full time, and want to make sure that between now and then we spend a lot of time in here so that she knows it's safe and she's familiar with it, so that whenever she is in here full time, it's not scary or anything like that. So she takes her naps in here during the day, but before this week, she didn't really spend any other time in here, just because it was kind of like a catch-all for her stuff. So I went through and cleaned it out the other night and just made room like on the floor for her to like start hanging out and practicing her crawling and stuff like that. So she is sitting up by herself now, for the most part. She does still get a little wobbly if she reaches too far in one direction, but for the most part she's sitting up by herself and able to play and stuff like that. So we don't really like overhead lights in this house, huh? And it's still kind of dark outside. It's supposed to be like rainy and stuff today, so oh my goodness. Oh, get it. Look. Oh gosh. Go get it. Are you distracted? Hi. Oh, it's chilly, girl. Yeah. What do you think? You guys know this by now. Teddy loves being outside. She started to get a little cranky, so we're sitting in the garage for a minute, but it is kind of cold. So I don't think we're going to stay out for very long, but look at her. She's just happy as a clam. Oh my goodness. Chilies. Oh. No, it takes you by surprise, huh? Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you.
And happy anniversary from yesterday.
That's what matters most.
Yes. You enjoy your coffee?
It's very good. And my Black Rifle mug that my anniversary wife got me.
Yeah.
4 years ago.
4 years ago. Actually, I got that 5 years ago.
Oh.
I think.
And we made that.
We did.
We made a human.
We did. Bring here. Out. Buddy, that was not good. Right here. Bubba, right here. Left-handed throw. Out. Left-handed. Okay, we can do this. Oh, okay. Don't hit the baby. Out. This is what you do when it's rainy outside and you can't take the boy out. Out. Run, run, run! You know what I don't want to do? I don't want to go to the gym right now. But yesterday I decided that I was going to go to the gym today, and so I'm going. And honestly, I think that too many people make decisions like that, and it's small, me going to the gym. Not a big deal if I decide maybe not to go, but if every time I decide not to go, like, I'm not holding myself accountable, I'm not exercising discipline, I'm not holding myself to a high standard. And I just think that too many people make decisions in their lives in the moment, in the emotion, when circumstances are not perfect, and that's exactly why they are where they are in their life, in all areas of their life. And I'm not perfect. Like, I don't have this all figured out either, but I know that I'm exactly in life where I am because of the decisions that I've made. And by holding myself to the commitment of going when I don't want to go, when it's rainy outside, when it's 40-something degrees, and I just want to be warm and cozy and cuddle up with my baby girl, like, because I'm going in, like, because I'm going because I said I was going to go, like, that is doing more for me than staying at home and just being like, oh, well, I'll just go tomorrow. So again, I don't have this all figured out, and I'm just trying to get better every day. But I just think that, I'm just kind of thinking about what the average person would do. They probably would say, oh, the weather is too chilly, I'm not going to go out. So food for thought on this Friday afternoon. You guys are probably not seeing this on a Friday, but it's Friday right now. Okay, getting my workout started with an XS Sports Twist Tube. This is the raspberry lemonade flavor. I will put a link for it down below. I have not been doing EAAs, but I have been doing electrolytes and making sure that I'm hydrated throughout my workout. I just am not a huge fan of drinking straight water. I do like mine to be flavored with something. So anytime I plan a workout, I do have to build in about a 15-minute warm-up period. So I usually have about 10 minutes of cardio warm-up. And then today, because it was a back day, I did some mobility warm-up exercises in my shoulders. And as you saw, I foam rolled. And so I do the same thing pretty much every time, just to open up the chest, open up the shoulders. I have had shoulder issues in the past, so by taking, another 5 to 10 minutes before the workout, making sure that I do not injure myself. The first exercise is probably one of my favorite compound back exercises. It is a barbell pendlay row. I feel like these are 100% underrated. I really like these. I do 4 sets. First set is 15 to do a warm-up. And then, as you'll see here in a second, I add weight and do 3 working sets of 10. Goal here is to keep back flat and core engaged, and just use my lats and mid-back to pull the weight up. If I feel my form start to suffer or compromise, then I usually pause, reset, and then get back to it. So I was supposed to do a leverage high row on this day, but they did not have the machine for it. So I ended up just doing a unilateral pull down, which I like to do this occasionally just to make sure there's not any imbalances and that I don't have one side overpowering the other. Gives the muscle on each side an opportunity to work on its own. The next exercise was a cable pull down. I actually really love these. I did 3 sets of 10, and then I did a drop set at the end. If you don't know what that is, they are super intense. You should look it up. And then I finished with the rack pulls on the Smith machine. I use the Smith machine just because it allows me to be slow and controlled and target the lower back, because I've worked so hard not to target the lower back with like deadlifts and stuff. I need, a way to kind of slow things down in order to target the right muscle group. So hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you guys end up trying it out. So babe for the win for having a sweatshirt in the car. I underestimated how cold it was. It says it's 45 degrees out, which normally isn't a big deal. Like in a just a regular sweatshirt like the one I have underneath would probably be fine. But it's like kind of rainy and windy, so it's like more bone chilling cold, if that makes sense. So his sweatshirt winning. I filmed my workout. I haven't filmed a workout in a gym since like 2018 or something crazy like that. And this is my first time doing it by myself, having to prop it up now. Granted, like, I don't want to have to do it that way forever. Like, I would like a proper tripod if I'm going to continue to record my gym workouts. But for today, I feel like it was good. Like, it was good, just getting back into it, not feeling super awkward. And it's nice when the gym's not super busy. When the gym's busy, I don't like doing it just because like you're taking up space from other people, and then people are like walking around it, and then they're like, oh, can I be in frame? Do I try to avoid being in the camera? And it's like awkward for everyone. So I try to avoid that, and I have been avoiding that. But today the gym is like practically empty. Okay, this is super obnoxious, really. Anyways, human being. Yeah. Okay, so it is several days later. I feel a little bit like a shaggy bear, by the way. I'm gonna get these fixed tomorrow. But I am going to go ahead and split this vlog into two. Apparently I just have a lot of footage and I'm proud of myself, but I like nearly 40-minute vlogs. Like, I'm okay with that, but just for the sake of like editing and stuff, it becomes a lot. So I'm splitting it up into two parts. So the next part is going to be like our date night, Trader Joe's haul, stuff like that. It's going to be much shorter. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit subscribe. If you want to see future videos, hit that like notification bell if you want to get notified for when I post. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for part 2.